I can't believe I'm going to do this. I've already made my choice, no point in stopping now. I'm ready to go. Am I truly doing this for the best? Maybe Peppy was right. No. He can't be.
Barron. I know what you're doing. And just know that I'm not going to stop you. I've done and said terrible things. Do you remember on October 8th when I said that there was something I needed to tell you?
Yeah. I was going to ask you, but didn't want you to wake up and try and stop me.
I know that what I'm going to tell you won't make me sound better. It will make me sound worse than I truly am, but I can't live knowing that you are unaware of what I did.
Yeah, just the right time to make me hate you more than I currently do.
Barron, I know you're angry, but that won't stop me from telling you the story of the Kekistanian that shot you. His entire life was filled with misery and emptiness. Nothing had made him happy. His mother left when he was 3, and his father was an alcoholic. After 18 years of never-ending torture, he joined the military to bring meaning to his life. He thought that if he was going to die, he should at least make it meaningful. After 2 years of being in the military, he had received a letter from his aunt about his father's passing that is soon to come. He was overjoyed with the news, and made sure he could come home immediately. When he saw his dad in the hospital, he felt pure joy. The Kekistanian knew there was nothing left in his life. No more joy he could feel, so he decided to end it all with a public suicide. More than anything, he wanted it to happen before his father died, so his father's last days could be sorrow. But this isn't what ended up happening. When the Kekistanian was ready to end it all, a girl approached him and persuaded him away from what he was going to do. They became friends, and from friends to lovers, and lovers to parents. Once he had met the girl, he was always happy. The only time he was sad was when he had to go back to the military, but he remained happy knowing he could eventually see her again.
How does this relate to anything?
The story isn't over yet. As conflicts between North Korea and America arose, the Kekistanian was given the opportunity to show his work as a military general off to his wife. He jumped at the chance, and had the plane tickets bought for her within the hour. For the Kekistanian, that day was perfect. It combined both his job of protecting his country and spending time with his wife. All that was missing was his son, who was safely spending time with Aunt Charlotte. This wasn't too big of a downer, as he even loved his wife more than his son. That had sadly also been the day when Kim Jong-un and your father had their fight. And we both very well know what predated that fight. It was the incident where a Kekistanian base was bombed. The Kekistanian heard a loud noise and felt a bit of shaking. He was startled, so he looked over at the doorway. There he saw a short, chubby silhouette of a man holding some kind of detonation remote. His next reaction was to see if his wife was okay. But before he could do anything, a boulder of material from the explosion crashed down on her. Pain is all he could feel in that moment. He picked up a stone and jammed it into his eye. A Kekistanian that had seen him doing it stopped him halfway, gave him quick medical attention and an eye patch. He told the Kekistanian who shot you that the battle between Kim Jong-un and Trump was happening right now. They both got into a vehicle and headed off to the battleground. If he hadn't looked over to me, his love would still be alive today. If I hadn't knowingly pressed the activate button for the bombs, 50 more Kekistanians would still be alive today. The Kekistanian could have used the encouragement from his wife as motivation to try his best to have as few casualties and as short of a war as possible, but instead, he wanted the most casualties possible as payment for the happy life they stole from him.
Disgusting. You're worse than I ever could have imagined.
I'm sorry. I wish you the best of luck with finding a home inhabited with people who are worth the air they take up. And I especially hope you don't end up living with a filthy murderer again.
I pray to Kek that your hope is my reality.
I'm sorry. Please don't leave.
Pathetic. He knows exactly what he did. I've made the right choice.
Hello.
Hey Kimberly. Do you mind if you meet me at the park at around 7? There is something I want to talk about. On your way, can you also call Peppy to tell him what I've told you?
Okay, I will. See you there.
Love you. I've ran away.
Good job, Barron. You've finally done what you felt was right. I'm so proud of you.
I hate to say it, but I don't think it was the best choice to run away.
Well, what do you know? He hasn't even told us what finally drove him to leave.
It was something Peter said on Halloween. That skeleton outside really amazes me. How much did it cost?
Probably a good $800,000. I paid for it all in life insurance money.
Peter is selfish. He never cared about his family, even when they were slaughtered in front of his eyes. That isn't even the worst that he's done. Let me tell you what he finally revealed to me today.
Barron proceeded to tell the other two about the Kekistanian who shot him's tragic past. Almost all throughout, Peppy had a shocked expression on his face. Once Barron was done, the Kekistanian murmured, "Oh my God," and ran away. The other two tried to catch him, but it was to no avail. Barron and Kimberly talked for a bit about what to do, which ended with a plan being devised. That plan was to go further in the woods and let Barron rest for a while. Afterwards, they would walk to the cabin Barron first stayed at and say their goodbyes. The plan was foolproof, Barron had thought.